Hello everyone, welcome back to this show. Yesterday the market was in panic mode and now everyone believes Bitcoin is ready to go to the 100k. So what's happening in this crazy market? Everyone is like having a different opinions. Everyone says Bitcoin is going to 100k. Everyone is saying Bitcoin is going to 70k. So what's happening? Let's take a look. Okay, welcome everyone again. The market sentiment is extremely sensitive right now. So what's happening to the market? Let's check it directly here. Okay, first of all, let's start checking the sentiment of the market. Okay, as you can see here, the fear and greed index shows that the market has a greed sentiment. Okay, this means that even the market was falling during the last week, even the market that yesterday was falling, and all of the YouTubers says Bitcoin is going to dip until 70k. Now Bitcoin has recovered, and now the sentiment marks as greed. I mean, the sensitive is positive. Everyone is believing now that Bitcoin will recover. Bitcoin will go again to 100k. Even last week, as you can see here, the sentiment was extremely greedy. So what's happening? Why the sensitive is extremely sensitive right now? The sentiment is changing. What's happening in the market? Actually, what I believe is that during yesterday, well, first of all, let's check our friend Michael Saylor. Another day in the office for him. Yesterday, he acquires another 2,500 bitcoins. Okay, now he holds more than 450,000 bitcoins. This is amazing. Imagine this. But actually, what I believe is happening is that yesterday, as we were everyone believing that Bitcoin is going to dip, yesterday this news appeared that says that Donald Trump will start making executive orders during the first moment that he come to the White House. Remember, Donald Trump will come to the White House January 20, okay? And everyone was saying, okay, Donald Trump is a president pro-crypto, but what he's going to do for the crypto sector? And right now, some internal information we may said is saying that Donald Trump will start, first of all, fixing the regulations in the crypto market in the United States, of course. So we can expect that during this year and during the Donald Trump's administration, basically, we can expect that a pro-crypto regulation in the United States. This could be huge, okay? Because remember that during the last 4 years, the crypto market has always been in fights against the SEC, fights against the regulation. Now, what Donald Trump is saying is, okay, guys, I'm gonna do a proper regulation to have the rules clearly. And let's start working. I want to that the United States become the capital of the crypto industry. So this could be massive for the crypto sector. Okay, so I believe this is the news that flipped the market sentiment, that yesterday was going down. Everything was dumping really hard, and right now everything is like recovered. Okay. Also, I want to show, I always like to check this thing because this is analysis on chain tool. Okay, this shows the exchange's reserves. Okay, based on how many bitcoins does the exchanges hold. Okay, this measure how many bitcoins the exchanges holds. Okay, so basically, as you can see the chart during the bull run, we can say during the last bull run of 2023, everything was stable. Okay, but when Bitcoin starts to stabilize and when Bitcoin starts to when Bitcoin starts to hold, we may say it starts to dump in the exchange's reserve. So right now the exchanges is getting enough, it's getting out of Bitcoin. So what it means? Imagine that you are an exchange like, I don't know, like a huge exchange like Binance, Bybit, we may say it as well. And what's happening? What will happen when a huge exchange as Binance get enough of Bitcoin, get run out of Bitcoin? Okay, in my opinion, this means two things. Okay, first of all, it means that the huge whales, that the whales are getting the Bitcoin out of the exchanges and they're getting into their private wallets. Why you may do this? Because if you want to hold during a long period, this is the logic way to think. Okay, I'm gonna take my Bitcoins out of the exchange and I'm gonna deposit directly into my private wallet because I want to ensure my Bitcoins are safe by myself. Okay. Also, my second opinion, it means that the exchanges where they get out of Bitcoin, okay, they may start probably looking for Bitcoins in somewhere else. So probably they'll start like I may say like a war between different exchanges to see which exchange could have the more reserves of Bitcoin, because in my personal opinion, I will go to those exchanges to have Bitcoin. If I'm I want to purchase a lot of Bitcoin, then I will go to those exchanges that have a lot of Bitcoin in the reserves. Because otherwise I don't gonna purchase in an exchange that don't have enough of Bitcoin. It don't make any sense. So as you can see, the exchange's reserve of Bitcoin is falling down really, really fast. I think, of course, they're not gonna run out of Bitcoin in this year, but this is something that is actually happening. So sometimes it's good to take a look at this, and because this means that the mindset in the overall of the market keeps bullish. This means that everyone is taking their Bitcoins out of the exchange and they're holding into their personal wallets. Okay. So right now, if we talk about the crypto market, as you can see, the sentiment is extremely sensitive. As you can see, yesterday everyone was saying like, what's going to happen with the market? I'm losing thousands of dollars because it's dumping. And right now the market is pumping and it has recovered. So let's take a look directly into the charts, okay? As you remember, during the last week, we marked this zone as a key support zone, this purple zone. Also here, it was forming like a head and shoulders. We may said, as you can see here, the structure. Okay, let's put it here. As you can see, the head and the shoulders. So there are so many people waiting for this breakout. Okay, this breakout to go into shorts because they think Bitcoin is going to dip. Okay, let's open this a little bit. Okay, this is better because they think Bitcoin is going to dip. So there are so many people thinking that could be a head and shoulders. Okay, forming a head and shoulders here, which is a extremely bearish structure. Okay, also we can see here like forming a flag, something like a flag, yes, that could be a extremely bullish structure. So basically, as I was telling you, what's happening with the market, we have the two scenarios. This is something strange actually in the market, that we have different structures. We have bearish structure forming and also a bullish structure. So what's happening? In my opinion, my personal opinion, I will say this zone is the key. Okay, if Bitcoin holds and could support this zone and and get advantage of this, actually is happening, okay, and recovers every time really fast that Bitcoin comes to here, I think this keeps bullish. But what happens if Bitcoin keep or start moving in this zone, okay, and make this movement, something like this? I think starting from here, I'll change my mindset and I'll say probably the market is going to be bearish. Probably this is going to break to the downside. Why? Because I think if the market starts doing this movement, it will mean that the bulls get enough of momentum. They get like enough of strong enough of money to keep pushing the price above this zone. Okay. So I think this is the key right now. As you can see today, the market is really good because it has bounced from this support, as I was telling you. So I think this is nice. In my opinion, I will keep doing, I'll keep maintaining this zone, okay, this as a flag, okay. But in my opinion, the key the key in this structure is actually this support. Also, I'll mention this resistance as well, something like this. Okay, yeah, regarding the zone of the 100k bitcoins, remember that we have an important day at 20th of January as well, here, when Donald Trump will reach the White House. So I think everything could be even, you see, probably everything could be set up to Bitcoin be like here during this zone at this time while Donald Trump gets into the White House. So everyone will say, now I'm super bullish, Donald Trump is in the White House, Bitcoin is fighting again to the 100k. And I think this will be perfect for the market structure. Okay, so what I will wait? I will wait for a movement like this, as I was telling you, a movement like this. And if it breaks this trend line, well, this trend line, I think the market will bounce at least until here, until this zone. In my opinion, I will not trade this movement, but as I tell you before, I will trade this retest to go above the 120Ks. Okay, so this is basically the movement that I am waiting for Bitcoin. Okay, as I tell you, I'm waiting for the two scenarios. The first of all is the short scenario, the bearish scenario. That could be that Bitcoin keeps moving in this area. If Bitcoin keeps moving in this area, in my opinion, it will go down. If Bitcoin managed to be above of this area, above of the 95K, in my opinion, I'll wait for this retest. This retest will be perfect, and I'll go up. Okay, I'll go for a long up, Okay, so this is according to Bitcoin. And now something more interesting, it will be according to Ethereum. Okay, so let's see this chart as well. Okay, so according to Bitcoin, we have two scenarios: the short scenario, the bearish scenario, and the bullish scenario. If I'm bearish, I will wait for Bitcoin to be above the 95K. And if I'm bullish, I'll wait for Bitcoin be above 95K. Okay. Now, if we show Bitcoin, Ethereum, in this case, it was basically what we were talking during the last week. I'm waiting here, as I tell you before, I'm waiting here. This is actually the same drawing. I don't touch anything of the last week live stream. So basically it's doing the movement that we are expecting really well. Basically Ethereum is doing this movement like perfectly. Okay, so this could be a good opportunity in my personal opinion. Okay, so we're waiting, as I tell you before, we're waiting a breakout, a fake breakout in this structure that are above the 3,300 in Ethereum. I wait something like a retest here. It's really important to wait to a close above this zone, above the zone of the 3,300. Why? Because otherwise, this could be something like this. Just a retest here and boom, something down. Okay, so I think it's really important to wait a confirmation in this area. Why? Because take a look that we are just analyzing the market in daily structures. Okay, this is not a short-term trading. Why? Because right now the market sentiment, as I start doing the live stream, the market sentiment is extremely sensitive. Everything is changing in just a few hours. So right now, what I'm trading is long-term trades, okay, or mid-term trades, I will say, of weekly trades, something like that, not just scalping or not just day trading. Why? Because the market right now is completely unpredictable. This is something really good if you are trading in the futures market. For example, if you're trading at Bitfunded, this could be something really helpful. Why? Because you can just get advantage of this bouncing. Just go up, go down, go up, go down. Because the market, as you can see, if we go in lower time frames, it's doing basically the same thing. It's doing bouncing from a resistance, going above the support and doing the same movement. As you can see here, it's basically the same thing. Of course, yesterday it broke down, but here, as you can see, it was mostly the same structure during a whole week. So you can do something like this and start trading something like this in just scalping, okay? But as I tell you before, in my personal opinion, this is something risky. Sorry, I was not showing the screen. As I tell you, as you can see here, Ethereum is doing basically the same movement during the whole week. It was just bouncing here, going a little bit down, bouncing a little bit down, and this same movement. Of course, during here yesterday, it breaks the structure because we were supposed to go to the deep. But right now, as you can see, everything has recovered and we are still waiting for this movement, okay? We're waiting for this big movement. As you can see, it should be a huge movement. So in short-term period, I'll wait, as I told you before, I'll wait for a confirmation in a short time frame, and basically that's it. I think the movement is really simple. As you can see here, let's go to the two different altcoins as well. Okay, as you can see, what happens with this chart. Here it is. Sorry, I touched the wrong thing. Okay, as you can see here, I'll keep waiting for this movement. Okay, otherwise, right now I'll not go to the short movement, but it's also a good idea if you are more bearish in this scenario, that you wait a confirmation here. Okay, remember that we are waiting for a similar movement that I just draw here in Bitcoin. So it would be a good idea if you wait for a confirmation here, if you're bearish and you wanna go to the downside. Okay, what a structure we can talk about in Ethereum if the market starts dumping. I'll say this structure, the 2,800 and 2,700. I think it will be an awesome opportunity to start purchasing like in a long-term period. Okay, remember, right now we're talking about long-term period. If you want to start trading as a scalper, then that is perfect for you, because right now the market has a good opportunity to start trading as a scalper, but you should know that it will be more risky. Okay, in this case, we should also take a look. Okay, during last week, we also take a look to Solana in this case. Okay, so what's happening with the altcoins? The altcoins, as you may know, the Bitcoin dominance is going a little bit up. What happens? That when the Bitcoin is falling and the dominance is going up, the altcoins start suffering. The altcoins start dumping even faster than Bitcoin. So what's happening here in Solana? I will say I'll wait for a structure. As you can see here, something really clear is that Solana is bouncing here in a Fibonacci structure. Let me open here so you can see better. As you can see, Solana is respecting this zone, the 0.786, really hard. As you can see here, this zone is like the turning point for Solana, in my opinion. Okay, so I'll wait. Solana is simply bouncing here. I think it will be a good zone if you want to start purchasing like consecutive purchasing. I think it will be a good idea as well. But in Solana, I wait something like, well, we have this Fibonacci structure, as I was telling you, and also we have this structure as well, a huge support here. Okay, so right now Solana is doing something like a retest, which is something really important as well, because it's like a bearish structure. Normally, this structure is stronger, so it means that Solana could be above this zone. So if the market starts balancing, or if Bitcoin has a lot of indecision, I think the altcoins will keep suffering. And probably, if this happens, probably we can start seeing Solana again at the zone of the $150, $155. But yeah, we may see if Bitcoin start pushing hard. Okay, I'll say this zone for the short-term period if you're bearish in Solana. Okay, this zone I think is key for Solana 100%. But otherwise, if you are long, if you're in my train, because right now, yeah, I'm gonna say it, I'm long. Okay, remember this is not financial advice, but I'll wait for something like this as well. Something like similar to Ethereum. It's something like a same structure. I'm waiting for this movement. I'll wait for this movement and probably I'll open a long position here. Okay, so remember, our goal with these live streams is to surpass together a Bitfunded trading challenge. Here we have the 100k trading challenge. Okay, actually, our goal during these live streams will be surpass the trading challenge. So we're gonna start opening different trades regarding to what we're talking here. Okay, I'm not gonna trade something different that I'm talking here. I'm just gonna trade what I'm actually talking here. So it will be a nice idea, I think, if we could surpass a trading challenge here. Remember, we have different things that we need to take into account. For example, the maximum daily loss, the maximum loss. So we need to start managing our risk. Okay. So what I'm going to start doing is opening different trades regarding our trading challenge, and regarding actually this one, the 100k trading challenge. So I'm gonna start waiting to see the nice setup, and I'm gonna start opening different trades. After that, when I open my first trade, I'm gonna start teaching you how to control and manage your risk, because I think this is something really important. Because actually, remember, it's different to try to surpass a trading challenge to trading your personal account. So basically, I want to start teaching you how to control your risk and how to manage your risk. How much do you need to risk per trade? How much do you need to open a trade? All the setups are okay. I'm gonna start teaching you everything. Okay, so right now we're looking the market, we're making the setups, we're waiting for the market to start moving, and when the market start moving, we'll have different opinions and we're gonna start trading. Okay, of course, remember, this is not financial advice, but I'm gonna start opening different trades in my personal account, and basically that's it. Okay, also, if we keep taking a look into different charts, I want to show something similar as well, which is Dogecoin. Okay, right now the narrative in the crypto market is changing. Right now we have this movement called AA agents. Okay, as you may know, the AA agents are taking the narrative in the crypto market. This is crazy how the crypto market has evolved. So I think, in my personal opinion, the AA agents and all of this narrative will move based on what meme coins do. Why? Because there are like a new narrative. A lot of people is getting fun with this. So basically, they have like the similar community. Okay, the community that is in meme coins probably is the same community that is in AA agents. So if we talk regarding Dogecoin, I'll wait for this structure. I think it will be a good structure if it forms a double hold here, and after that a retest, and boom, start going up. Okay, personally, I don't like to trade Dogecoin. I like to trade different meme coins, but well, probably if it breaks, if this movement, I will looking for a short. If it does a nice short structure. So yeah, basically, let's take a look. Okay, so guys, with all of this information that I just said you, what I'm looking is, let's have the setup so we can start opening different trades. Okay, right now we are like in a critical point on the crypto market. We're in a critical point, definitely. Okay, it will define if Bitcoin start going up or if Bitcoin start going out. It's that simple as it. So all the market is waiting for what's gonna happen during the next couple of days. So let's do something. On next Thursday, we're gonna have a new live stream, and we're gonna start updating what I just said today. And probably the market has evolved, and we are gonna start opening the first trades. So yeah, let's do it, guys. Thank you very much for being here today, and yes, see you on Thursday. Okay, Before finishing, I want to let you know that we just have a massive giveaway of 5 days, 5 traders. So if you are a trader and you want to come to Dubai, you're more than welcome. You just need to participate in a huge giveaway that we're gonna host, and take a look of this.
Imagine this: trading in one of the most luxurious cities in the world, Dubai. The Dubai Trading Experience. This 2025 Bitfunded, in collaboration with Crypto Banter, brings you the opportunity of a lifetime. A giveaway for an all-expenses-paid trip to Dubai, exclusively for 5 traders. This is your chance to win a VIP trading experience like never before. Trade at the Bitfunded headquarters. Learn from the stars of Crypto Banter. Immerse yourself in the luxury of Dubai. The question is, will you be one of the 5 winners? 5 traders, 5 days. Dubai is calling. Visit CryptoBanterXBitfunded.com to join today.